Hey besties, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay. I love makeup, skincare, and hanging out with you guys. And if you're not new, thank you so much for joining yet again. In today's video, we're going to be doing something that I've seen circulating a lot on the beauty side of TikTok, or excuse me, YouTube. Well, I've seen it on both. I don't know who started it. Shout out to whoever did. But because we're past half a year, I figured we would do the products that have really stuck out to me so far in the year of 2022. I'm very excited to do this because you guys, I test a lot of makeup per week, really per day at this point. So it's really fun to just share with you guys the products that definitely do just stick out to me the most. But there may be one or two categories that do have more products, just because this was already so hard for me. If you guys want to see a part 2 of this video, definitely also let me know in the comments down below, because I have so many other products that I could put in a video like this. Also, anything that I'm wearing on my face right now will be in the description box below. So let's jump in. And the first category I have for you guys is primers, and we do have two, which are both from the drugstore. So the first one is the NYX Plump Right Back. I love this primer so much for a few different reasons. I feel like your makeup really does just melt onto the skin when you wear it underneath, but it also has a really nice tacky base to it, which I feel helps also with the longevity of your makeup and just with, you know, just making everything look a little bit more seamless. So I really enjoy this. It is very hydrating. It actually even has electrolytes in it. So I don't know, you guys, I think this is a great product. You can see I've used a good bit of it as well, which is a good tell that I really do enjoy a product. So I had to say this is just one I cannot get enough of. I believe this one might have came out in December of last year, but I'm putting it in this video because it has just not left my side. I am continuously grabbing for it. And another product that I think just stood out to me was the Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. Now, we all love the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, but this one is even a little bit better than that one in my opinion. I actually have a full comparison video on those two products somewhere on my channel. I'll link it below. But you guys, I was so shocked when I did my review video and the comparison, because I felt like everything went on a little bit smoother. I felt like my makeup lasted a little bit better. It does truly grip on your makeup. So if you know that you're gonna be out all day and you need that makeup to really hold up, this does its thing every single time. I don't use it as much as the Plump Right Back. I don't even know why that is. I never really even use my Milk Hydro Grip. But you guys, when I know I'm gonna be out all day and I want my makeup to really not budge, this is definitely something I would say is 100% worth it. I wanna say this one is $10 while the Milk one is almost $30. So this to me is just a game changer. Like I said, I haven't been using it as much as this one, and you guys can tell that. This one is just so much more, in my opinion, hydrating. This one just has way more tack, and it's just gonna make that makeup really like suction to your face. So I love both of these, and I just don't think you can go wrong with either one. For foundation, I actually have 3 to talk about, which I am sorry for, but it was really hard to even narrow it down to that, to be honest. And the first product I have is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 20. Obviously, the fact that it is a little bit better for your skin than other, you know, complexion products is a positive, but what this really has going for it is it has a lot more coverage than the traditional tinted moisturizer. It's also a lot more affordable than ones that I have tried, and I like this one even more. It gives such a gorgeous radiance to the skin as well, and it's healthy looking without looking oily or greasy greasy. It doesn't overkill is what I'm trying to say. And I've brought this on every single trip I've had this year, along with the next one we're about to talk about. So this one for me is just, it's my favorite tinted moisturizer. I'm saying it. I love it so freaking much. I cannot get my hands off of it. I have mine in the shade 10 Neutral, and I think that is perfect for my skin tone. Maybe a little light, but I bronze anyway, so it's fine. And yeah, you guys, I really love this product. The next foundation that I'm going to talk about is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This product actually has skincare benefits inside of it, which I think is really great. I'm sorry, it has skincare ingredients that give benefits inside of it, which is just amazing. There was a point earlier this year where I could not pry this out of my fingers. I was wearing this every single day, taking it on trips. This was just my favorite. It still is, but I am reaching for the Rare Beauty way more. You guys, this has a gorgeous natural finish to the point where it's definitely not gonna leave you too, glowy, but there is gonna be a glow. It's also gonna be, a little bit more glam than, say, the tinted moisturizer. And it just makes your skin look flawless, you guys. It's so good. It's pricey, but it's so good. It's also a very thin consistency, or like a thin liquidy formula, so you can build it up if you want because it is that medium coverage. You can build it to full if you want without feeling heavy or cakey or anything like that. I actually did a full video, it's on my channel, of this product as well. I love it more than the NARS Sheer Glow. It just held up a lot better, and like I said, it just makes your face look flawless. So yeah, this is my girl. Moving on to concealer, I already knew exactly which one I was gonna choose, just one, and that was it for this year, which is the KVD Good Apple Concealer. I don't know anything about the foundation. I have never tried that one. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this product. But I love this one because it will completely airbrush your under eyes. I have super dry and textured under eyes, and when I wear this concealer, I feel so much more confident about that area on my face. I feel like a lot of concealers tend to accentuate that area, where this one really did just make me look flawless, and I just love it so much for that reason. I would love this exact formula in a foundation bottle, and I would just be head over heels for my glam days. Full coverage, and it just has everything that I'm looking for in a concealer. I feel like my concealer preferences and my foundation preferences are like completely different, but yeah, you guys, this was such an easy decision for me. I love this one. For the powder category, I chose the Rare Beauty Soft Radiance Setting Powder. I have the shade Light, so it does have a slight light pink tint, but you really can't tell on the under eyes. And y'all, I love this setting powder because it does set your under eyes really beautifully, but at the same time, you guys, while controlling those oils, it doesn't leave you looking flat, which I find that with a lot of powders, sure, they might be able to like mattify an area or, set, like I said, the oils that you have going on, keep them at bay, but they always end up taking away, say, the glow that a foundation might have. And this one, I feel like, does not do that if I put it on the face. I still look really beautiful, really radiant, like the name does describe, and also I feel like I look great by the end of the day too. It's super convenient for travel because you can close this little area right here or open it up to get the powder out, so it's not gonna get all over the place like a lot of other powders do tend to do when you bring them on trips. And it looks good in photos. It's just everything that I look for, you guys. And like I said earlier, or maybe I haven't said it, but I have dry skin, so because of that, I feel like this is just a necessity. The next product I have is cream bronzer, which this was such an easy pick for me, so I'm gonna keep this really short and simple, but the Warm Wishes cream bronzer sticks from Rare Beauty are just some of my favorites. I've also been loving the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer that just came out, but I felt like no, these are just like it for me, so I had to bring these up. This is just my favorite formula. It blends out in seconds, you guys, but what I will say is it does dry down pretty quickly, so I would just take it cheek by cheek with this one, because sometimes I feel like when I do let it sit for too long, it gets a little bit splotchy, or it's just a little bit harder to blend. But once you do put this on your face, you guys, it's not going anywhere. It's gonna last all day, and it just looks so freaking good, you guys. So yeah, it gives a really nice natural finish to the skin and warms you up like no other. So I love this one. It was such an easy decision, and yeah, it's my favorite. For blush, I love my Rare Beauty blushes. You guys know that, but I chose my LYS Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush just because I can't get enough of the shade Classy. The formula is phenomenal. It literally lasts all day because of that satin matte finish. But y'all, look at Classy. It's the type of like orangey blush that's really gonna mesh perfectly with any bronzer you pair it with, and just look overall warm, delicious, amazing, all the things. I cannot get enough of it. It's very creamy, but at the same time, when you do go to apply it to the cheeks, it doesn't look dewy or anything like that. It has a little bit of luminosity, but it settles down and lasts you all day. So this to me is just my favorite. I haven't tried any of the other shades, but I think even if I had, this would be my freaking favorite because I just think it looks so good with my bronzer. Also, I want to say this is like under $20. LYS Beauty keeps it really affordable compared to other brands sold at Sephora, so they have my heart as well. For powder highlight and powder bronzer, I actually have a 2-in-1. This is really a 3-in-1, so this is the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker Face and Eye Palette, and as you guys can see, you have 5 bronzers, 2 highlighters, and then of course you can also work these shades onto the eyelids as well, which I definitely do. I love this for travel purposes, and I just feel like it's really fun too. If you have a group of girls, you all have different skin tones, you guys can share this. I've literally done that before, and I feel like it's really fun, and I don't know, just like a cute bonding moment. And in general, I've just gotten a lot of use out of this product this year. At first, when Rihanna came out with this product, I was thinking it was kind of redundant, and I felt like I wasn't gonna get a lot of use out of it at all. But you guys, I've been using it like crazy, even though I own the originals. So yeah, I feel like whenever you use this on the face and the eyes, you just look like a bronze goddess. It's so sun-kissed, and it just makes me really happy. I will say, even when I use it on the eyes, I'm not really reaching for this shade right here, but I use every single shade other than that, so I do feel like for me personally it is worth it. And for powder blush, I chose the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism Blush Palette. Y'all know I love the Moon Prism one, which is the one that came out years ago, but this one is also very beautiful, and you have a lot of options. So you have 6 gorgeous blushes, and you have 2 pops of color along with a lot of neutrals. Now what I will say is the whole palette to me is gorgeous, but the shade right here called Pink Prince really does do it for me with this specific palette. It is the most gorgeous dusty pink cool tone shade I've ever seen. Well, I've seen some other shades that look like this one, but it's just one of my favorite undertones, and I think it looks gorgeous with a smoky eye, you guys. A smoky eye and then this blush, and you just look good. So I love the formula of these. They last a really long time. Powders tend to, but this is just a staple for me, and Manny did such a good job, and just keep the blush palettes coming because they're my favorite. When it came to lip liners this year, I just feel like there wasn't a lip liner that really did blow me away and make me love it more than ones I already own. That's just me keeping it real. Y'all know I love my Pat McGrath lip liner, the Permagel. I also really love the Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner, the NYX lip liners. I love all of those. The Natasha Denona lip liner in the shade Natasha is also just like so unreal. But yeah, I just didn't find one that I loved more than, or at least as much as, any of those. The only one that I would say would have made it in this video would be the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip pencil, which I don't know where that is because I'm in the middle of a move. So just know I will put that one in the description box because that was a very great lip liner that didn't tug on my lips, but also wasn't so creamy that it was just all over the place. It did last a really long time, and there's so many great shades. I just don't know where mine is, so I will link that below as the one in this category. But other than that, there just wasn't much for me. And when it came to lips, you guys, there were so many lip products I wanted to pick, literally probably like 10 of them, but I narrowed it down to just one. What launch really blew me away? And I would say it was the Makeup by Mario Cozy Lip Creams, which I am just obsessed with. Now I feel like this product, you're either gonna love them or you're gonna hate them. I love these so much because they have that gorgeous moussey velvety texture where it just feels so comfortable and not drying by any means on the lips. What I will say about these products is they are not going to be transfer proof, so if you do eat, you are going to have to reapply. But y'all, I applied the shade Pinky Brown to my lips before talking about it, and look at how beautiful and airbrushed my lips look. They aren't like straight up matte or anything like that, so if you're looking for that, you're not gonna get it with this. You're getting kind of like that satin kind of vibe, but I just can't get enough of these products. I think they make my lip lines look amazing, like basically not there. So much payoff with one swipe, and 12 shades with neutrals, reds, pinks, such a good selection. I have a whole video up on my channel. I'll probably link that below for you as well, but I just don't think you can go wrong with these. And like I said, not everyone's probably gonna love them because they're not transfer proof, but to me, I feel like the comfort my lips get, the look my lips get, it's 100% worth it. So these I just had to pick. And then as I said earlier, I am in the process of moving, so because of that, I do not have my lip gloss portion products, so I will go ahead and link those down below. It's the Phantom Gloss from Hourglass. It's not even a traditional gloss, neither one of these. It's just like the stick gloss products where they really like melt into the lips and they're super emollient. So the Phantom Hourglass products, and then the Tarte Juicy Lips, those two products are just amazing, and I have been getting so much use out of those products. But a product I do have that I did just recently review is the This Is Milky Gloss from NYX, and what I love about these glosses is how beautifully pigmented they are. Like, do you guys see how rich with color that is? And how shiny, and it doesn't feel goopy or too thick and heavy on your lips. Obviously a little bit like heavier than your traditional, you know, thin little tiny tinted gloss, but you guys, these are unreal. This one is in the shade Yube Milkshake. I've personally been using the shade Strawberry Horchata so often, and I am obsessed with it. They also have scents, like the Strawberry Horchata scent smells like strawberry, the freaking cherry one smells like cherry. Like, they're all super beautiful and I am obsessed. So yeah, you guys, next time you're at the drugstore, try to pick this up. When it comes to mascara, I don't really have a mascara that I've loved more than my Rare Beauty this year, so that completes the video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing all of my favorites this year. I'm really excited to also hear in the comment sections below what products you've been loving so far, and I'm even more excited to see what products at the end of the year that both of us are really enjoying. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, besties. Bye!